Oh my gosh! Holy cow! It's like the best 2 boxes of Topps Chrome I've ever ripped.
Nobody runs trade nights like we run trade nights. Mr. Trevor Lawrence.
What are we doing?
Let's go! Yes, sir! Try to bring that to the next generation, to bring it to other people, to hopefully inspire them. This is not possible without you.
All right, what's going on YouTube? Card Collector 2 coming at you here with a brand new video. Today, we've got Topps Chrome Basketball. The second time in as many years we've got Topps Chrome Basketball back here on the channel. And this time, we're back to rip this after what I would probably say is a little less than anticlimactic introduction back with Topps Chrome Basketball. I didn't think Topps Chrome Basketball last year was very good. I wasn't a big fan of the design. Wemby being in it, I talked about that card before. I didn't actually mind that card because the jersey was backwards, so you really couldn't tell it was unlicensed. But there was a couple cards in that product that weren't super great. So I'm interested to see how this product looks. I think Topps has done a really good job on some of the football products. Inception has been good. Resurgence has been good. There's a few, products like that I have liked that I think Topps has done a good job on. Basketball's a little different. Again, I with football, you've got 4 desired quarterbacks: Marv, Bowers, and Neighbors. In basketball, it's a lot more vet heavy. Some of the top picks, Sar's in this, Bronny's in this. Some of those guys aren't as in demand. And since Panini has the leagues and the licensing right now, Topps has got to rely a lot more on veterans or guys with individual deals. Guys like KD, Curry, and LeBron, who are going to be the big chases. Alex English, Vince Carter, T-Mac, some of those guys are, Alex English not to be desired in this as much. Vince Carter, T-Mac, those are good names. I think KG signs in this. So, there's some potential in vets. A little bit of a better checklist from what appears to be a better checklist this year than last year. So, hopefully the design improved. Looks like the checklist has seen a step in the right direction. I know I saw they were going to bring back some old popular old school inserts like the Youthquake insert. So this is also a cheaper box by quite a bit than it was last year. So I think Topps, got to give credit where credit is due. I think Topps has made strides in the right direction to, fix what might not have worked the first time around. I'm going to keep these over here, so there's no questions. But, yeah, I think some steps in the right direction. We'll see. 2 autos in a box. These are 2 hobby boxes. KD. Again, I'm going to favor the jerseys backwards where you see the last name. The front just doesn't look as good. I like the backgrounds a little bit. Again, that's a little bit of a tough sell there. Jalen Tyson, Lonnie Walker. There we go. LBJ on the Instinct. Harrison Ingram. And there it is. Bronny James, Topps Chrome rookie. Again, it's good to see some of the improvements in the product. Makes me optimistic that when Topps does take over the licensing, you can see they're going to have good products. I mean, they make some really cool products now. If we had the licensing and you could pull the All-Stars, the names you want now, I think it might be a little different. OG Anunoby, 275. Test Drive, Damian Lillard, Emmanuel Quickly. Don't do as much basketball, so this for me is not as exciting as a royalty football or royalty is not a thing yet. Hopefully they bring it. It's a tennis and a UFC thing, but a Resurgence, Composite, Chrome, Finest, one of those. So excited to see how we do in this one. Walker Kessler, Destiny, Kispert, Colby Jones. I don't think this is also a very good rookie class either. Nobody in this one that's super, super crazy. Something. Youthquake? Hey! Don't know how rare these are, but a little Youthquake silver there. Is it Topic? Sure, I'm going to butcher it either way. Ayo? That's cool. Is that a negative and a Sengun and a 199? What a pack! This is our best pack by a mile. It might have been better than every pack so far. Alright, no autos though. Jimmy Buckets, Desmond Bain, Coolabee, Youthquake, Alexander Sarr. We'll take that. PG, Anthony Black. All right, well, we're moving through these packs pretty quickly. We haven't hit anything so far, so hopefully decent auto coming. Donovan Mitchell refractor. There we go. Risha Shear on the Prism refractor. Donovan Mitchell test drive. Elvin Hayes. Still no autos. No real low-numbered things either. Kyrie. Oh my gosh. Bronny James, rookie auto. Well, that kind of threw me for a loop right there. Wasn't expecting that. Not numbered. Looks to be a little OC top to bottom. Sounds crazy. I mean, doesn't sound crazy, but wish it was his dad. But Bronny James auto, probably not a bad auto, all things considered. I mean, could have been Alex Caruso, Harrison Ingram, Destiny, Ron Holland. There's a Wemby. Second year, Victor Wembanyama, Aaron Gordon. Not a bad box so far. A couple Youthquakes, Sengun, Risha Shear, Bronny auto, Norman Powell, Devin Carter, Johnny Furphy. Interesting. All right, what do we got? 4 left. 4 left, 1 auto in the first box. Zach Edey, Mark Williams, Tristan Da Silva, Kawhi, Corey Kispert. No thanks. Okay. Some backwards. Anton Watson to 350. Not sure. Naz Reid, Jalen Green. 2 left. Aaron A. Smith. Jalen Williams. Terrence Shannon. Last pack mojo. Right here. Should be right here. Okay, I'll do a little slower. I won't peek. KG. That's not bad. That's a different looking signature, though. That's definitely a different looking auto for Jonathan Kuminga. That's not how he normally signs. That's crazy different. Malik Monk. Hey, it's not a rookie. Would have been cooler last year, but Scoot Henderson to 125. Kyrie. All right. So that was a pretty good box. I'm not going to lie. Scoot, Kuminga, Bronny, Risha Shear, Sarr, Ayo, Sengun, Topic. All right, last box. All right. LaMelo refractor. T-Mac on the Prism. Some better names on the color right there. Ant-Man, wow, that's cool. Ant-Man on the negative. Take that. Naz Reid. Jokic. Lock it up. Jake LaRavia, baby. Fellow card collector. Marcus Smart. Malik Monk. $2.99. Castle. That's probably the best rookie in the class, right? Stephon Castle. Oh, okay. That's not bad. We'll take that. That's a good auto. Tyrese Halliburton. We'll take that for sure. Larry Johnson. Franz. Youthquake. Deron Holmes. Derek Lively. Not a bad auto. What do you think it's got? What do you think it's gonna win? Pacers Thunder. Sokan Parker. Instinct. Lillard. Little color match there to 99. Karis LeVert. Like these have been pretty solid so far. I'll take a Hallie auto. Carmelo. Just in time for Fanatics Fest. OG. Pull those out. Shireman. Alright, we've got 6 or 7 left. Siakam. Oh, to 10. Deron Holmes. cool looking card. I don't think that's a big auto. Curry. But Deron Holmes to 10. Ant-Man. Alright, well, at this point, just kind of hoping we get some low numbered or something extra. Walker, Pritchard. Oh my gosh! Holy cow! It's like the best 2 boxes of Topps Chrome I've ever ripped. Oh my gosh. What's this called? Helix? I think those are case hits. Helix Giannis. Wow. It's got a little bit of a sparkle to it, I will tell you. Like, we ripped some Topps Chrome football or composite, whatever those Helixes were in. I think we did one on video and hit like Gronk or Dan Marino. I forget who it was. But these look a lot better. They're like sparkly, like shinier. I feel like these look a lot better. That's insane. Absolutely an insane hit. Well, I said, yeah, I feel like we're done. Hopefully we hit something extra. And there's a Giannis Helix. Isaiah Stewart Green. Dinwiddie to 65 Green Wave. Youthquake Ron Holland. We'll take that. Jokic. And then Sar. I feel like this has been a really good two boxes. Something backwards. Wiggins. -1 to 0. Oh my gosh. This might be the best like 2 boxes I've ever ripped. This is insane. Topic, Shireman, Brunson. That's insane. Hallie auto, an auto to 10, a Helix, and a negative. Something backwards again. Caruso. That's not nearly as exciting for a backwards card. Cade here. Bronny on the Youthquake Silver. Heck yeah. Alright. Last pack Mojo. Absolutely insane couple boxes. Missy. Sar on the Prism Refractor. We have 1 and 2. Risha Shear and Sar. And there it is. This is the second box. I thought the first box was going to be tough to beat. We pulled a Bronny James on. I'm like, that's going to be pretty good. Hobby. Delivered. Caruso. Box 2. -1 Wiggins. Dinwiddie. Helix. Deron Holmes. Curry. Carmelo. OG. Lillard. Hallie auto. Monk. Ant-Man negative. Crazy couple boxes. Definitely hard to argue that. I think this is a major improvement from what we saw a year ago with Topps Chrome Basketball. I feel like these look way, way better. The product's better. The inserts are better. The design is better. A much bigger fan this year. I give Topps a lot of credit for making those changes across the board. Obviously, that was one. Was a good couple boxes, and happy with those results. So excited to rip some more. Got to get my hands on some Breakers Delight. Maybe try that for a video, see how those two compare. But feel pretty good about 2 boxes of Hobby. So drop those comments down below. Let me know what are your thoughts on this year's Topps Chrome Basketball. But for now, that is all I got. Peace, guys.